What is up, YouTube? Dope Bud Cannabis here in the 4x4 closet grow here. I just transplanted these little plants into 5-gallon pots. And what you see on top, that brown stuff, is some base calcium by Mission Fertilizer. They're little granulates. The numbers are 844 plus calcium, which is 5% calcium. Usually I don't add that stuff to my grows, but what I did was I did have a block of cocoa and I mixed it in here with the Mother Earth soil here. And my bad. Yeah, so I mixed them in together, and you know, the cocoa doesn't really have anything, so since I mixed it in with the soil, I decided to add the calcium base granulates there. And what I also did too is I added some of this Dr. Earth homegrown organic and natural handcraft blend. I mixed it in there just because it has you know, some feather meal, fish bone meal and stuff like that. You know, this is for your veg stage. They also have a flower girl dry amendment, but I mixed this into the medium, that way I don't really have to use that much liquid nutrients that I'm deciding to use, at least for veg. If I see that it's growing a little slow, I will feed it the Mission. I'm out of breath, my bad. I was just transplanting and trying to get these together, but this is the premium fertilizer and amendments. The amendments that it came was with the base, so I applied that. I'm gonna count this as day 1 of veg, or probably tomorrow or within a few days. These plants are still a little small, but it also comes with the roots, grow, and you add the enhance. But since this soil is already amended with dry amendments there, I'm gonna just water it in. And if the performance is pretty slow, I'll just add these. But I will veg these out for a long time, which is going to require me to add the liquid fertilizer that Mission Fertilizer has. But yeah, and I did put them in. I know we're supposed to veg them into like a 3-gallon and then transplant them into like a 5-gallon when we flip to flower. But I'm going to try to keep it dialed in to where I assume that the roots haven't fully established into this 5-gallon pot, and then I'll flip it to flower. But I also wanted to show you guys that this shit doesn't smell good. So if you're running organics, you know that all the organic stuff, you know, it smells kind of fishy because, you know, they use like feather meal and shit like that. So what I do is I mix this in like that. I can't really mix it in that well because I'm using my good hand carrying my phone. I'm using my left hand, which I'm not that trained to do certain simple tasks with my left hand unless I'm, you know, texting or something. But yeah, this is how I mix it in. And then I won't water the whole thing. Those of you guys who aren't new to growing know this. So I'll just mix this in, and then I'll just water like in this area, and then, you know, get some dry back, and then just keep watering in slowly but surely. And then once, you know, the plant gets bigger, I'll probably just start watering it a lot more. But yeah, so I got some Kongzilla there. I got another Kongzilla that's Gorilla Glue number 4 crossed with Nerds Rope. Then I got 2 permanent pounders there. That's permanent marker crossed with Donny Burger. Then I got inked up cherries. That's permanent marker, and if I'm not mistaken, cherry cake something. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I have something cherries. Most of these are by Elevate Genetics. So if you go on their website, you'll figure it out. But it's like something cherry cookies, if I'm not mistaken. Then I got the Gorilla Glue number 4 S1. Got some shit on it. And then from my bad, my phone is going low, but in there I got the Blueberry Muffins by Humboldt Seed Co. I got some real good. I did some research on it and a lot of people were fucking with that one. So it's kind of behind because I germinated that one last out of all of these. But yeah, and I'm running this with the Spider Farmer. I got 2 of them there. Probably gonna turn these on. Put them at, I had that at 50 because I just had these like all bunched up in a little area. But I'm probably gonna bump it down to 40% on each light and veg them, and then probably bump it up a little bit once these start to grow a lot quicker and a lot bigger, you feel me? So just wanted to update you guys with that. And so for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about with the Mission fertilizer, it comes in like a starter kit. I've been using this stuff for years, but I decided since I'm doing such a little run, I could get the little starter kit. But yeah, it comes with this. This is base calcium, so when you're in bloom, you apply this, I would say the first week when you flip to bloom. So you'll add these like you've seen so, and then you'll just put them in. And then this is for veg. I'm pretty sure you guys seen my previous videos. If you haven't, you could, well, you don't really have to now because I'm gonna show you. So these are what we use for the veg stage, and then of course along with the enhance, you're gonna use this one throughout the whole grow. But once you're not in veg anymore, you can exclude these out, then start applying these 2. And if you want to take it a little further, they do have sweets in. It didn't come with it, but I already have one that I'm gonna apply to it on the 2nd week of flower, and then throughout probably the whole run. Probably stop it like 2 weeks before I harvest the plant. But yeah, and then the boost, you apply the boost. You apply it on the, let me see, on the 5th week of flower. So you apply that, and then honestly, I usually like stop feeding with this stuff like 2 weeks before I harvest. That way I can flush all that stuff out. Sometimes, honestly, you could. It says to use it every week, but sometimes I really don't use it every week. I just dry mint some of the stuff and top dress it, which you don't have to overfeed your plant. If it's doing good, don't apply anything to it. But yeah, that's what I'm using, and I hope you guys have a good Christmas and a happy new year. I'll update my grow in a few weeks or so, but yeah, take it easy and God bless y'all. Peace.